Joanna, great to have you back on the show.
So nice to be back, Andy.
Over
Missed
so many
you.
years,
I know.
and it's great to see you in good health and feeling good and doing so well with OpenSlate.
Likewise, thank you.
Since when Mike Henry started this thing about, he was sort of ahead of it in certain ways in terms of brand safety, and now it's a big issue across social media and across the open web, of course. Tell us what you guys are doing around brand safety, suitability, your new deal with TikTok, and how you're making sure that conspiracies aren't part of the media buy for brand advertisers.
Absolutely. Happy to tell you about all of that. And thanks again for having us back. So OpenSlate is a global measurement and analytics company focused on digital video content. Mike Henry started the company, about 10 years ago now, with an eye towards helping advertisers understand the nature and quality of content when it's not as easily understood as television content. So in the world of social platforms, which grow more complex and massively scaled every single day, how does an advertiser make sense of that content and ensure that they're aligning their brand responsibilities and attributes and reputation where they want to be and supporting the actors that they want to be supporting? And so we've been doing brand safety and suitability and contextual targeting on YouTube for almost that same amount of time, about 8 years. We released our solutions for Facebook about 2 years ago, and we're thrilled to announce just recently that we're proving the extensibility of the content rating system that sits underneath all of the solutions we offer, to prove the extensibility of that system on TikTok. So today, TikTok, as well as YouTube and Facebook, are making use of that content rating system to make sure that the biggest brands in the world are aligning their content in the places that they deem appropriate. And that includes the actors they're funding, meaning the creators who are making that content. They want to make sure that their brand dollars are supporting good actors, as well as the environments in which they're appearing, whether it's adjacency to certain ads or other content, adjacency to certain content, or ads that their advertisers, ads appearing next to other content. So with regard to conspiracy theories, content is a constantly evolving thing, right? So the minute you come up with what you think are a standard set of categories or models that you're trying to manage for brand safety or brand suitability, the world of content changes. Think about what news today looks like versus 5 years ago. Think about what politics looks like today versus 5 years ago. Sensitive social issues are more sensitive than they've ever been. And so in kind, conspiracy theories and misinformation is now very publicly running rampant on our systems. And so we just released recently a conspiracy model that's going to help control for some of those kinds of conversations that are happening on these social platforms that our clients are concerned about. And it's things that you've heard of and are familiar with, like aliens and flat earthers, and things that are more controversial, like anti-vaxxers and some of the QAnon type publications that are going on now. But we think it's really important not just to land on a set of standards, which the industry's done a phenomenal job of doing, but those standards can't stay flat. They've got to continue to evolve as the content for which they're meant evolves as well.
So, Joanna, tell us about sort of the extent of the platform of OpenSlate. So we could talk about conspiracies, we could talk about fraud. What about viewability? That's a topic I'm sure of interest. Could you explain your role in viewability measurement?
Yeah, we essentially don't have a role in viewability today. That's an area that clients have often solved for with some of the other providers that are out there. And we're happy to partner with those other providers to ensure that our clients are getting the full suite of solutions.
Tell us, kind of the roadmap for OpenSlate. What's next for you guys in terms of the business and operations, and also, in a sense, how you've been impacted by COVID. We've all been impacted. Businesses have changed, but give us an overview on where things are going.
Yeah, that's I'll start with the last question. So the question around how has our business been impacted by COVID? Of course, I don't think you can name a business on the planet that hasn't been impacted by the pandemic. We're certainly no exception. I think we all feel at Open Slate feel very fortunate to have come from the world of technology to be comfortable in a world of remote work. We certainly miss each other. We miss the in-person meetings. We miss the collaboration, but reasonably successful at being able to run the business remotely, which is a fortunate position to be in. As far as the business itself, we're seeing the business stay really strong, and we're grateful for that as well. I mean, there's no shortage of digital video consumption happening in the world of the pandemic, right? And beyond that, our clients, many of our clients are in verticals, many of our largest clients are in verticals that have never been more important to consumers. Things like cleaning supplies and hygiene supplies have never been more critical to our society, and we're lucky enough to have clients who continue to invest in advertising because their businesses are doing quite well in this type of situation. So we feel really fortunate and very grateful to be in that kind of position, frankly. With regard to the future of the business, I mean, we're incredibly excited. We continue to press out globally. We continue to launch new languages. We're offering brand suitability and safety solutions in 13 different languages now. We have more languages coming in the future. We're investing heavily in the Asia Pacific region under leadership that we have there. So our roadmap is bright, and we're looking towards 2021 with a lot of opportunity and a lot of optimism, both in terms of expansion on the 3 platforms with which we work today, and hopefully expanding to other platforms and providers as well.